want to start this week off by abiding by one of the rules I set up when we launched this operation. I said that if you guys fact-checked me, I would address it on the show. I did actually make a minor error last week, believe it or not. While talking to my guest, Maajid Nawaz, I mistakenly said that Ben Carson was a neuroscientist, when in fact he's a neurosurgeon. That was really just a slip of the tongue, but a couple of you called me out on it, so I wanted to correct myself. Of course, at the end of the day, whether he's a neuroscientist or a neurosurgeon, one thing I hope he will not become is President of the United States. We got a really great response to our interview with Maajid last week. Actually, when we finished, I felt like, again, we had been part of an important conversation that needs to be had more. This, of course, is the irony of the regressives that bash people like Maajid and Sam Harris. Here you have two people from very different walks of life trying to promote secular values and coexistence. Whether you agree with them or not on every point is totally irrelevant. It should be obvious to anyone with half a brain that these are the guys trying to find a peaceful way forward. Don't take my word for it, though. Listen to them speak themselves. And by the way, you can disagree with them on where they stand on certain issues, yet acknowledge that they're having a very difficult dialogue on extremely heated topics that most people are completely afraid to have in the first place. When a journalist calls Maajid a porch monkey and Sam a racist, it exposes who the real extremists are. In case you missed it, on Friday night's Real Time, Bill Maher had an excellent sit-down with Richard Dawkins on this new split on the left. I was thrilled to hear Bill Maher actually use the phrase regressive leftist. Bill credited Sam Harris for coining the phrase, though from what I understand, Maajid was using it as far back as 2012. In any event, the fact that it trickled up to Bill shows you that the discussions we're having here on the show, as well as the ones that you guys are having on Twitter and YouTube, are actually making a difference. That's the beauty of the internet. You can get issues to actually bubble up until mainstream takes notice. There's evidence of the awakening that I've been talking about all over the place right now. On Twitter, someone asked me if by calling these people the regressive left, if I'm just resorting to the same type of name-calling that we accuse them of. My answer to this is 100% no. We're giving a name to a problem we've all seen growing for a long time now. We can debate with them on facts if they accept facts as such and not just cherry-pick them when suitable for their narrative. The reason I feel like naming them is so important is because I now view these regressives as the left's version of the Tea Party. The Tea Party went unchecked by the right until it was too late, and now the Republican Party is a fractured mess, often only held together by its worst beliefs. I really believe these regressives are doing this to the left, and if we don't have the courage to stop them, then a year or two from now, we'll wonder why our system is even screwed up more than it is now. That's why talking about all this stuff is important, and that's why we're going to continue to do so. With that out of the way, it's time to sit down with the outspoken Breitbart conservative Milo Yiannopoulos, and fear not, I won't let any of his Sith-like logic screw with my thinking.